Congressman DeSantis, today President Trump announced that he will meet with Russian President Vladimir Putin for a summit on July 16th in Helsinki, Finland. He sent a tweet this morning saying, quote, "Russia continues to say they had nothing to do with meddling in our election. But Vice President Pence, Secretary Pompeo, President Trump's own intelligence agencies have stated that interference did in fact take place." So who is right?
So here's the thing. There's a difference between what Russia may have done. I think they're always up to no good, and I think that they tried to do cyber stuff in our election. But that's much different than saying that there was collusion between Trump's campaign and Russia. There was no collusion, and I've been on the front lines not only demonstrating that in the Congress, but uncovering the anti-Trump bias that really permeated the FBI during critical junctures of this thing. You got the guy that opened up the collusion investigation, Peter Strzok. He opens up the investigation a week later. He said, no, Trump won't be president. We'll stop him. And then a week later, he texted his lover and said, we need an insurance policy in case this guy wins. So I've been one of the few who were out there from the very beginning. When Comey was fired, I was right there saying that was the right thing to do. When Mueller was appointed, I said there was no basis. In fact, I was on your show hours after Mueller was appointed. I didn't have my finger in the wind. I wasn't waiting for what the polls or the media said. I knew it was wrong, and I stood for what I believe was right.
Commissioner Putnam, as you just heard several times, President Trump has endorsed your opponent. Why is the president wrong?
Well, first of all, I know that the president is going to more than hold his own in a summit against Putin, and I'm proud of him for taking it on, and I'm proud of his agenda to make America great again. But I'm running a Florida First campaign. I care more about the schools in Washington County than what's going on in Washington, D.C. I care more about what's going on in Ruskin, Florida, with congestion and infrastructure and the quality of our water than I do about what's going on in Russia, and I care more about the other St. Petersburg, Florida. A Florida First agenda is going to put vocational and technical training back into our schools. It is going to increase the types of career opportunities that keep our brightest and best here in Florida and make us a magnet for talent from around the world. That's the job of the next governor of the great state, to put the third largest state in a position to help make America great again by our strength here in Florida.
Well, Commissioner, considering all of that, tonight, are you prepared to endorse President Trump in 2020?
Most assuredly, and I look forward to campaigning with him as governor of Florida.
Well, that would be the first time you ever campaigned with him, because when Donald Trump was trying to win Florida in 2016, Adam Putnam did not attend a single rally with him. You couldn't find Adam Putnam if you had a search warrant.
Commissioner, do you want to respond?
Look, I support our president. I support our president's agenda for our country. I support the fact that all of us paid less in taxes this year because of Trump's tax cuts. I love the fact that he's taking it to our so-called trading partners to defend Florida farmers, to fight for American jobs. I love the fact that he went to Singapore to meet with the North Korean government so that he can denuclearize that peninsula. And I love the fact that he's getting another Supreme Court justice. And I love that together we all get to watch America get better by the day while Hillary explains the title of her book, What Happened? What happens is she lost. That's what happened.